Whoa-she! It's a double Douglas explosion! Yeah! Feet! Welcome back, everyone. That was Firefield from F-Zero GX. Good music, good times, and good limes. It's time for another Battle Royale. Now, hold on to your belts. I know, it's been a long time since I streamed a Battle Royale video game, but it's time to stream another one today. And it's going to be F-Zero 99. There was an update for it recently. And not only that, I just kind of have a general itch to play it. So we're going to do that for a little while. Oh, fuck. They can't verify Egg's membership. Guys, what am I going to do if Egg, the character and profile, not even playing the game, has like a fake fraud, like Switch Online account? Like, how are they going to like get away with that? So, F-Zero 99, by the way, we're going to be talking about this in depth next week when it comes time for the Gabe Awards. Let it be known that I really, really enjoy this game. Okay? I'm gonna spoil that for you. I think this game is awesome. And if you haven't played it, maybe I can do something to convince you to play it. But the update that happened for this is that there is a temporary reskin to the Night League, being the Frozen Night League. So Captain Frozen in chat, this one's for you. It's Queen League. Unfortunately, Queen League is not what we're here for, but we're gonna do it anyways, just to get started up. But this is a game that I have won a few times, not too much. I've won it twice with the Blue Falcon in regular 99 mode. Once in a Grand Prix, I got a first place in one of the races with the Wild Goose. And then I've never won with the Fire Stingray. But according to my game here, it's going to tell you that I haven't won with Dr. Stewart's machine, the Golden Fox. But that's not entirely true. I went over to my friend Caleb's house, who, you know, we just played Fortnite with. And when I was there, I was like, yo, check this out. And I just randomly booted up F-Zero 99 on his Switch. Just for the fun of it. No real reason. I played one single match, played as Golden Fox, came in first place on Mute City 3. Felt pretty fucking good. Though I will say, some of that, these lobbies don't get nearly as full as they did when they were on launch. So some of that is definitely going to be attributed to the majority of the racers were bots, right? If everyone was an aggressive human, then we'd be barking up different trees right now. Well, let me see if I can't remember how to play this game. I played it again somewhat recently because I was grabbing footage from this game mode. I have tried the classic mode that was updated somewhat recently as well. I just like forced, oh my god. I just basically forced that Dr. Stewart to die. And then died myself because I got cocky. Okay. Perfect start. FZD Liam just was like forced to dead there. You can tell that the majority of that lobby was bots because there weren't a ton of dead people right early on. Oh yeah, there's also lucky ranks now, where you place random placements and then you get like bingo, I guess. It's interesting. You know what? Let's do it with the Golden Fox. Actually, no, Wild Goose. I'm gonna win with Wild Goose. First race. Well, second race. Watch this. Mute City 2. It's about to be Mute City first place. Here we go. Lynch. Shulk! and Nathaniel are all here. You always play a fire stingray. See, I'm trying to get the achievement right now, and I'm in the wrong game mode to do it, but I'm trying to get the achievement, which I'm not actually actively doing it, but if I could, the achievement with winning once with every vehicle. I mean, I can say for my own, you know, my own glory, my own ego, that the only one left for me to have a win with is Fire Stingray at this point. I think the best I've done with it is 3rd. I'm just not good at blast turning. That's my thing. Fire Stingray, you pretty much have to know about Blast Stingray if you want to, like, do really well with it. Because it loses too much speed on turns otherwise without knowing that. Downside to the Goose here. Don't get nearly as much back from the recharge stations. Which is why you kind of want to bumper hunt, if I recall correctly. Oh, fuck. I've definitely lost some mojo with this. And I'm going to attribute the victory that I did have on Caleb's Switch mostly to luck, rather than just, like, raw skill being demonstrated. But it made him think that I was really goated at this game. Like how Agari was just, like, carrying the entire team. I know I can't really, like, give myself any credit for those Fortnite games, but, like, I have to wonder how many people have played Fortnite for the first time and then their first 3 games were all victories. I'm not attributing any of that to my own skill. That was 112% Agari. Alright, we're definitely not getting first here, but I'd settle for 17, yeah. Looks like we're settling for 17. I have never won an overall Grand Prix in this game either. Like, I think I podiumed once. I podiumed at 3rd in a Grand Prix, I think. Off stream, I believe it was. I don't remember what was and wasn't off stream. So some of this information, if you are, like, watching the VODs or whatever in a row, you may be like, oh yeah, we already know. I'm just, more than anything, I'm just happy to see F-Zero, like, exist and be alive. And for what it's worth, when this first came out, this was really, really popular for the first couple of weeks. And I don't, when I do hop on this game every now and then, I don't see the same names every time I play anymore either. Meaning most people have moved on, and the people that do play it now are people who are just also just randomly deciding to check it out for the most part. Like, after the first month, it was like, okay, the player numbers went down, but it was mostly the same lads that were playing every day. And so the races would just get dominated by the same people every race. Also, I've scored 0 kills, which is really bad for this machine. You want many kills if you can. Which is perfect for Pico's personality, truly. Once I get into more 99 races, you guys could probably pretty easily join me if you wanted to play. You just have to time it up right. There's no, like, direct joining friends in this, but you can just time it after I enter the lobby, and then you'll probably end up in there. Because there's not, like I said, there's not a shit ton of people playing this game anymore. When I played on Caleb's Switch, I think there was I want to say there was about 30 human players. This time I think we're sitting around 40 or so humans. Well, the Grand Prix get a little bit more populated though. So... I missed it! I saw it, I was going for it, and then I fucking missed it. Ruined opportunity. It's the last lap, too. Yeah, I'm not getting no bumper kills. No terpene, no gasoline. No Prometheus. Shit. Well... I mean, 22nd, I could be doing worse, but I'm definitely not going to place this race. A third out of 7 as far as a... Wow, there was a tie for third. So I'm not gonna get a chance to talk back and forth very much when it comes to the Gabe Awards. There'll be a little bit of that for my end of the year stream thing. But what I do want to say is I wanted to ask you guys what your games of the year is for what you guys played. Like, we'll talk. I'll be able to talk with the chat if we have the same, like, overlays or, like, overlap. Like, if Tears of the Kingdom is on your list, of course I'm going to talk about that game. Where it ranks, I'm not revealing to you right now, but I'll give you a hint. It's not first. But yeah, just like, what are some games that you played this year? Just, F-Zero is a good game to just have a conversation over, because it's racing, and this is one game where, like, my brain can micromanage playing the game efficiently somewhat and hold a conversation. So yeah, just what'd you guys play this year? You don't think you played anything this year apart from Kirby and Mario Wonder? Wow. Well, I hope what you did play was still fun for you. There was a lot of shit that came out this year. I mean, I think that's gonna be like... You know how, like, every 3D Sonic video talks... Or, like, when people talk about, like, Sonic Adventure or whatever in like, a video, they always say, Sonic had a rough transition into 3D. And how, like, every YouTube video starts with that. Well, every YouTube video in relation to this year is gonna say, this year was a great year for games. Because it kind of was, though. There was kind of a lot for everyone, really. And if maybe you passed on some things because you weren't sure about them, obviously, I can't make you buy anything. Spend your money where you need to, by all means. But I hope to maybe convince some people who are on the fence about certain games to be like, hey, check this one out. WarioWare Move It was pretty nice. WarioWare was alright. I'll give you I'll let you in on a secret. WarioWare did not place on my list. Did anyone here play the Sonic Apple arcade game? I have not, but I heard a lot of good things about that. What's it called again? No. No one played it. Who? What's Apple Arcade? Good question. I don't actually know. I actually don't. I think, like, you can play some, like, quote-unquote real games on on phones now, and it's not just like bullshit mobile game. Good. Yeah, we're doing shit. I've gotten 0 kills this entire GP, so we're definitely not podium. I'll be surprised if I finish. Cause shit's about to start getting aggressive. Can't read the chat so well. My mic stand is kind of in the way. I'll have to adjust it after this race. I heard good things about that Sonic game, though. Apparently, it's more like adventure-esque, but also not really. Apparently, it's adventure minus the bullshit. That's what I've had it be described to me as. Obviously, it's a mobile game to some extent, so, like, it's not fully, like, explorable, but in some ways that kind of works to what I've been told. Because, listen, I know it's a bit of a basic take, but I like adventure. I do. But I also recognize that game is jank as fuck. Oh. I'm out. Alright. 10? 10. Long story short, it's games from Apple that are never owned so they can be removed at any time. Yeah, I've heard that too. Trust me, I have my problems with cloud streaming too. What the fuck am I talking about? I don't know. I thought I was talking about that Sonic game, but I don't know, maybe I'm bullshitting. This is what I've heard. I don't know. I think Good Vibes Gaming is where I get my info from on this game. And general Twitter takes. Anyway, so here's the final race of this track. I think I've shown this before. I like Whiteland 2. I like Whiteland 2 in this. Let me clarify that. I don't like it in the original F-Zero. Because that one jump is bullshit and they nerfed it in this, but I actually like the nerf. It's still, like, stupid to play on this level, though. But I think that's why I like it. Someone just died. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna podium here, but if I can finish and not die, that would be great. I say as I cut deliberately through the death zone and then get bumpered. Oh, I want to kill that guy. Oh, damn it. I mean, he can just do that, I guess. Oh, hell, that is an insane shortcut right there. Save that for lap 3 or lap 4 and then you win. That's just the win button. Problem is if I would have actually saved it for lap 4, I probably wouldn't have gotten very far with it. Because everyone else would have been way too far ahead. Alright, 6 is fine. That's way better than I thought I was gonna do. You can't put it off anymore. You're forced to buy a Steam Deck. Yeah. I know you have a Mac, don't you, Froze? Well, from what I understand, Steam Decks are actually not that bad of a product. I would recommend getting the OLED model from what I've heard, but, you know, buy what you can afford, most importantly. They put the SNES in F-Zero 99. Are you talking about the classic mode? If so, I know about that. I've played it. It's alright. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. It is actually realistic. Oh, here it is. You know what? I'll show it to you. This is, in all intended purposes, the original F-Zero just running in this game's engine. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really in love with the original F-Zero. You may recall, if you are a VOD watcher, you may remember when this was initially announced, I was super pessimistic towards F-Zero 99. I wasn't really about it. Okay. Also, how do they settle a tie in this? I wonder. Because in 20 races, you can have it tie now. It probably just picks randomly, right? But yeah, this is, in all intended purposes, the original F-Zero. It even puts it in 4x3, which is... I like that. That's cool. It's 4x3. The camera gets lifted up a little bit more to mimic the original, but obviously you have more smooth camera instead of being mode 7. There are no spin attacks, and your health meter is classic F-Zero. So, I will say, this controls better than the original F-Zero. It still mostly uses the driving physics of 99. But mechanically, it's now the original F-Zero. So instead of having your health and boost be two separate things, that guy is fucking dead. Or rather, instead of it being the same thing, it's now two separate things, which is how it originally was. I personally am much more of a fan of the risk-reward of boosting costs your health. That's what made me so damn addicted to GX and X. And what made me kind of mostly lukewarm to the original F-Zero. Now, what I will say, this obviously runs way better than the original F-Zero, so that personal complaint of mine is pretty much fully addressed here. I like that this is in the game, though. I'm not going to sit here and say that this being in the game is a bad thing. I would have liked this to have been here sooner, but I don't really know what the development of this game is like. In some aspects, I kind of like the thing that Splatoon started with Nintendo, which is, we're gonna make it so these games get free updates over time. Oh, this is the last lap. I didn't even realize that. Thought I had one more to go. Also, original F-Zero is 5 laps, not 4, so... Ninth place isn't terrible. This seems like a good mode to practice ranking up on. Alright. Oh, we're about to start the, there we go. We're about to start the Frozen Grand Prix, but before I do that, I'm gonna do one regular 99 race. One match. Yeah, I did not play as the Golden Fox, so... So this whole mechanic is new as well, by the way. I checked this out a bit before. Basically, there's like bingo. I placed 97, 17, 22nd, 19, and 10. And then the mystery ranks are revealed to you, and then these are the things. It also tracks which racer you're playing as. And so I could have gotten a bingo potentially just by playing Golden Fox, as you see down there. It's an interesting idea. I don't really know what it does. I'm gonna do one regular 99, and then we're gonna do the Frozen Night League. I will say, I'm a little sad. The Frozen stuff is cool. We'll see if it's mechanically different in just a moment. But... oh shit, here we go. Oh, I can go to Deathwind 1 Cold. I'm going to Mute City, though. Oh, wow, everyone wants Deathwind. That is surprising. Alright. Fuck it, then. That music. This is Indiana weather in 2 weeks. Ohio be like. I gotta remember. F-Zero 99 start timing is on go. All F-Zeros like that. Been playing too much Mario Kart. Okay, so it looks like they add some slip zones. So it does mechanically change these courses as well. It's not just a skin. I like the way that this looks, though. I'm not the biggest fan of winter, I'm gonna be honest. I've lost a couple of cars to winter weather just being winter. But you know, that's my fault, mostly. Oh my god, they have reindeer antlers. Fuck. Uh-oh. That was stupid. I didn't realize how little health I had. I was just spam boosting for no reason. I'd say my favorite season is autumn. Spring is when my birthday is, so obviously there's a little partial bias towards that. Alright, we're doing Frozen Night League. The only thing with these Frozen tracks is I wish they weren't seasonal. As in, like, so in a couple of weeks, these are gonna go away, and then we won't be able to race on them again. I'm assuming this game has, like, an active lifespan on it. It may continue to be accessible through every year. Maybe. Maybe they might make it available every year. I don't know. You're in your lobby. Well, good. Best of luck to you. I'm gonna continue playing with this vehicle because I forgot to change. And I still need to win with it. Even though it doesn't actually count for the 99, for that achievement that I want. I have to actually go into 99 mode to get that. This is my other favorite part about F-Zero 99, is how every race leads with just a shit ton of golden foxes. Oh yeah, they change up the course quite a bit. I mean, just adding slip zones, I guess, isn't that big of a difference, but it's big enough, I would argue. Fuck. Another thing for me is, this is gonna sound incredibly lame, I know. I'm not the biggest fan of Christmas, believe it or not. I don't mean to take that away from my fellow Christmas enjoyers, however. I try not to be really all that sour about it, because I know some people, every time, you know, Mariah Carey unthaws, they just can't help but explode. Like a Woshi double Yoshi Exploshi. I totally ran into that guy, but okay. Moshi! It's a double Yoshi Exploshi! Yeah, give me the boost. Up to 14, 13, 10! Good shit. Scrap! Scrap! Spaghetti. What'd you place? Where are you at? I couldn't find him. 41? Let me scroll down, damn it. Alright, there he is. Right, you're Marik. I forgot about that part. You are, in fact, a Marik moment. Big blue. Big Titanic iceberg. This just begs the question, though. Why does Space Big Blue Ocean have winter? That's not supposed to be real. Who's that in first? Fuck. Oh, that's a cool looking fire stingray. It's purple. Fucking Brian. Get out of my way, Brian! Uh-oh. I did it again. This is the problem with me playing Golden Fox, is I spam boosting way too much. I need to learn to stop that. Stop. Stop that. I am a magician. Stop that. Wait, what are these options? Controls? I gotta adjust the controls? Oh, it's just control map. Yeah, let's do another one. I'm gonna change vehicle. Blue Falcon is generally my best vehicle somehow. I don't know, I've gotten more wins in that than anything else. There's a guy here called Thick. Endless trash! So... oh, someone else isn't here is named Fard. That's great. So here's a point of topic. What do you guys... is there anything that you guys are looking forward to next year as far as releases? Because as far as I'm aware, I don't know shit about what's coming out next year. I know about that Peach game, and I know about the Thousand Year Door remake. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Or 2 HD, actually. But, I guess I'm looking forward to that. If it's just the base game, though, I might not get it right away, actually. Truth be told. And I love Dark Moon. I like it more than most. But my stream is still pretty recent in my mind, so I'm not, like, dying to play it or anything. That was last year, I think. Yeah. because I didn't do any Luigi's Mansion this year. It's crazy. I still remember streaming Luigi's Mansion 3 for Halloween. And that was not this last Halloween, but the one prior. 2 is a good game. The problem that is with 2 is it's more of a structural issue for most people than it is something that I think can be addressed in an HD remake. Like with Thousand Year Door, I think probably that game's biggest fault is its backtracking, which I think is something that could be addressed in the remake. I think that's something that is definitely possible to be adjusted. I think more so than anything, the problem most people have with 2 is its mission structure. And you kind of can't take that out of the game without changing the game. Like, wholesale. At least, that's my take on it. Maybe you can. There's probably a way to do it. Thankfully, Nintendo are the game developers and not I.
Not I! I'm not responsible for this.
But even as much as I'm looking forward to, you know, Thousand Year Door remake, you know, it's a game I've played before. And unless or until they announce, like, Luigi mode, where I get to play the Luigi Waffle Kingdom, it'll just be something that I'm like, yeah, I'll play this, but I'm not gonna lose my shit over it. A lot of people are super excited for it, and that's, you know, cool. If you're excited for it, I want you to remain being excited. Don't let my pessimism, you know, bring you down. It's just my thoughts on it, I guess. No Monster Hunter next year, but the following year. So you have no reason to care about anything else. Now, not to be a dick, but I genuinely mean this respectfully. Do you just, like, have, like, no desire to, like, try things out of your comfort zone, or like, how do you pick what games you want to play? Because, you know, for me, this sounds kind of cringe, but I've been just, like, going out of my way to literally play shit that I thought I wasn't gonna like Fortnite. Like, I've been going out of my way to try shit, and I don't think that this is something everyone should do, right? So I kind of lost the bigger picture in a weird, cringe way of, like, how do I determine what I was interested in? I don't really know. I don't have a metric to, like, tell you, like, oh, this is what interested me. Because as a kid, it really wasn't so much an interest that I didn't play games as much as I did, but more as, like, I was a kid. I couldn't, you know, tell my parents what to buy for me. And I didn't grow up in the wealthiest household or anything like that, so the games that I played were limited. You got a double KO. Those are super hard. That's when you and the other person both die at the same time, right? I haven't had that happen to me yet. There's a badge for it, though. I was about to say completionists would lose their mind trying to get that one, but now I'm starting to think if maybe we should come up with a different word for that. People who want to get all the things. Let's put it that way. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is in February. That I will probably be picking up, yeah. I've never played a Budokai Tenkaichi game. I had the opportunity to play one, I just didn't. So, that may happen at some point. We'll see. Hell yeah. Fuck! Uh-oh. This is bad. Just survive. No! Fuck you! Oh! I wasn't doing anything reckless aside from playing the game, I guess. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. That would have been pretty good, too. That would have been... I was in, like, second for the majority of that. I'm just cursed to not be able to actually do well while I'm streaming. It's probably the mixed brain focus part. King Cup coming up. There we go. Blue Falcon. Blue Falcon. I'll change my color, sure, why not? Oh. I actually really like the way that looks. Here's my badge for the Blue Falcon, by the way. Or nameplate, whatever you want to call it. Here's my records. I don't know if I showed that before, but here we are. Total wins by machine 2010. Highest rank by machine 1213. I played 364 races and won in 99 mode twice. I think more than anything right now for me is just like, I just don't know what's coming up. Like what? Aside from what I'm not interested in, which, you know, there's a lot. So let's not consider what I'm not interested in. What is actually coming out next year? So I feel like this point in 2022, I already knew about a lot in 2023. Games coming in 2024. Let's take a look. GameSpot. It's Final Fantasy VII Remake, or Rebirth. I'll play that eventually. I still haven't even played the first FF7 Remake, but we'll get to that. Maybe even soon. Oh, Sand Ocean. We're going there. Hell yeah. Tekken 8 comes out in January. Another code. Heard good things about that. Probably going to be a pass from me. The Persona 3 Reload game comes out in February. If Persona 5 doesn't win the poll, which by the way is a 3-way tie in the poll. So if you haven't voted, go vote in the poll. I need someone to break the tie, goddammit. Which is where everyone votes for Xenoblade X to make that also be tied. Thank you. Yeah, so if Persona 5 doesn't win the poll, then maybe I'll play 3 Reloaded when that comes out. But even still, I probably won't, truth be told. Eventually, maybe, but here's the thing. I played the original version of Persona 5 when Joker got into Smash, shortly thereafter. I streamed like a one-off just to like talk about the game when that happened. Holy shit, this whole thing is a slip zone. Fuck. The thing with Persona is I just wasn't really into it. And when I listen to, you know, people's opinions, they say 3 and 4 were better than 5. I'm like, okay. And then I hear about the game and I'm like, ooh. Yeah, I don't know actually though. Because for me, the weakest part and the part that made me stop playing Persona 5 was the dungeons. And that's because I got bored of them, truth be told. They were just long, they were repetitive, and I wasn't really into it, right? And as I understand, Persona 3 and 4's dungeons are randomly generated. So like, if the prefab dungeons from 5 weren't able to hold my attention, I kind of fear what playing a game with just random gen dungeons would be like. It's not mechanically terrible by any means. It's not something that's like, I'm gonna vomit just from hearing about it, but I just think it probably wouldn't work for me. And I love RPGs. Come on. Let's bring it up again. Every stream, the streamer has to mention what game is it. Say it with me, chat. Starts with an X and ends with an Enoblade. That's right. Xavier Lenoblade. Uh-oh. That was sketch. Zario Enoblade. Yeah, that. I love the music of Persona 5. Whether or not I play Persona 3 Reloaded, gonna love the fucking soundtrack that I'm gonna hear through osmosis. And the other thing that I've heard about it is it doesn't have, it doesn't have any of the content from, like, the other version of Persona 3. Which actually, did Persona 3 get, like, that second version? Or was that just Persona 4 and 5? Yeah, I mean, I love the music in Persona 5. I think, thematically, like, the style of Persona 5 is crazy. I love looking at that game. That game looks great, even on a base PS4. It looks awesome, right? Love the menus, the style, the vibe of it is cool. I'm not generally a fan of high school settings, though. I'm gonna tell you something. Massive JoJo's fan here. Part 4 fucking sucked and made me consider stop watching it until Kira was introduced. When it was just about Josuke going to high school and then Monster of the Day, Monster of the Week, yeah, I was not about that. Least favorite part of Dragon Ball Z? Gohan in high school. Didn't like it. I've been in high school. I fucking hated it. I don't want to watch other people go through high school. Sorry if that's a bit of a closed-minded take, but I don't like it. And least of all, I'm an adult now, right? I don't need to think about, you know, these chillins going to school. Oh, there are good parts about Part 4 that I ended up liking in the end. I like the rat with the gun. You know, there's... After Kira was introduced, obviously I was hooked, but what I mean to say is, so part 1 and 2, I watched, like, 2 days in a row, right? I watched all of part 1 in 1 day, and then, actually I think it took me, like, 2 more days to do all of part 2. Part 3 comes around, it slows down a bit. Part 3's pacing kind of sucks, it's long as shit. I was interested in it story-wise, but yeah, the pacing of the show was just kind of ass. Part 4 comes around on my dashboard. It took me about 2 months to watch all of it. Once Kira was introduced, I continued to watch it, like, religiously, but, like, I went, like, 2 weeks without watching the show at one point. Just because I just didn't have any, like, pull. I wasn't like, ooh, what's gonna happen next? But I got through it, and I liked it. No, what I will say about, because this is completely unrelated now at this point. What I will say about Persona is, yeah, the high school angle doesn't, like, ruin it for me, but it's not something that I really can relate to. Right? I'm just gonna keep doing 99. I might do pro tracks later, but I don't feel like it right now. I'm enjoying myself here. See if I can't get a win on a 99 live, right? I think that would be good. Let's switch Golden Fox to Red Canyon. People are gonna vote Big Blue though, because it's the Frost one. It's seasonal, I get it. I'm not complaining. When this game first came out, it was always Big Blue Mute City. Every fucking time. But it has a new coat of paint and is a little different, so I really don't mind. I think another thing for me with particularly trying to get through Persona 5 is I don't know what version to play. I have Royale on PS4, and I would probably want to get it on PS5 if I could. If I had a PS5 or PC, probably PC actually. I don't have a PS5, but if I were to, like, you know, really choose, if it doesn't win this poll and I decide to play that game later is what I mean. If it wins the poll, I'm playing the PS4 version. Because I'm not gonna spend the money on the PC version right now. But, yeah, it's also like there's that tactical game, which is like a sequel, I guess. But then there's another game, there's like a Persona, like, Warriors game isn't that also like an alternative take on the same story? Or is that also a sequel? We made this joke like a couple weeks ago, but we're trying to make a joke about a game company that couldn't move on from the number 5, and it's Atlas. They just keep making Persona 5 stuff. I get it. It like basically revitalized the series, but I'm glad to see Sega do some other stuff, though. I don't mean to come off as overly pessimistic here, because, again, enjoy what you enjoy. Don't let some asshole like myself make you angry just because I have shitty bad gamer opinions, you know? Oh, that sucked! I could have taken that corner and been in like 8th. Persona 6 will be when? Probably 2027. That's my guess. It might be closer than we think. I'd realistically 2025 probably. But I don't see it happening next year. Not with Reload coming out. Alright, let's do a Pro Tracks. Okay, back to the list of other things coming out this year. Apollo Justice Collection on Switch. I find it hilarious that they're like, what do we even call this collection? The Apollo Justice Trilogy. You know, the character that's in, like, he's got one game to himself and then he's in 3 other cases throughout the other 2 games? Yeah, that one. I just hope it sells well enough that we can get a new Phoenix Wright game. I actually really like Apollo Justice, the first Apollo game. I like it more than AA1 and AA2. AA3 still is like superior to me, but in general, Apollo Justice is pretty fucking good to me. Have you heard about Cult of the Lamb? I've never played Cult of the Lamb. Are you talking about that sex update? Because they got like a shit ton of followers, like in a day. Like, they were shit posting, being like, ha, if we make it to 500k or something by the end of the year. They were at like 100k at the time or something like that. And then it gets that... and then it actually happened. 300k was the number, and they were at 100. Okay. Still. They were 10k away. Oh. Never mind, I have the details all wrong, I guess. Well, I guess 10k was that big. Oh, they ended up jumping like a shit ton anyways, though, right? They ended up jumping over 100k. Last I looked, they were at 500k followers. They're adding drinks and guns. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, the adult update. They're at like 433. Oh, okay, never mind. All of my information will be wrong. This is it for me. Goodbye. I've never played Cult of the Lamb before. I know Agari liked it. Or at least I think he did. Oh fuck, it's time for King Cup. Is Hades 2 confirmed to be next year, or is that just like eventually Hades 2 comes out? We don't really know when. I'm not seeing it on this list. Penny's Big Breakaway is next year. I don't know what that is. Little Nightmares 3. Also don't know about that one. It's a Tomb Raider remaster. Never played that. There's the Mario vs. Donkey Kong remaster, being the GBA game, not the minis game. I like that game. I think it's a little overhyped. Some people are going to argue, no, it's not. It's underhyped. And it's those people that I think are overhyping it. It's still a good game, but I'm not really super invested. Might get it. If I do, I'll stream it, obviously. But otherwise, I don't think I would pick it up if I wasn't streaming. At least not on launch. What else is there? Something for Destiny 2. I'm just waiting for another game that, like, no one's heard of, that just comes out of nowhere and is just amazing, like Lethal Company was. I mean, Lethal will probably continue to get updates, which will be good. My thing right now, I'm still very much hooked into Lethal Company. I'm trying my damnedest to find other people to stream it with. It's hard. Generally, when I get to play, it's only for a couple hours at a time. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is it. I don't know how much longevity that game really has, though. Like, even already, I'm starting to be like, okay, well, you get into kind of a bit of a rhythm with it. It's like, okay. I tend to play the game a little too safe. Lethal Company. I don't do a lot of dastardly plays. Like, if it's like 3 p.m., I don't go back out. Like, if I brought stuff back to the ship, I'm like, okay, that's good enough for me. I mean, it pays off, I guess. I have a run where I'm like 18 days in. For a lot of people, that was Pizza Tower. Yeah, Pizza Tower kind of blew up, I think, a little bit more than even I was expecting. Holy shit, gay? Pizza Tower is getting an update for the noise. I saw that. Gay Luigi? And you gotta help us. Speaking of Hotel Mario, did you know Gaming did a video somewhat recently? I may have talked about this, but they were talking about Luigi's Mansion facts. Oh, my monitor just turned off. What the fuck? And the art director on Luigi's Mansion 3, a game about hotels, is the same art director from Hotel Mario. So, fucking LeMayo. Le mayonnaise. You know, just stick to what you're good at. That guy's good at making hotels, okay? Don't fucking judge a guy. Know your niche. Extra boost on this vehicle doesn't really help. I mean, it can, but... Yo! That, however, is helpful. Bumper boost doesn't really help too much, because it's just like, it's a little bit... Oh, fuck! Wow. See what I mean? Wow, and gone. Just like that. That vehicle takes so much damage. I swear that that vehicle just in general takes extra damage. Yo, that guy's name was Shacho. Shacho! You figured out what species of owl makes that stuck sound. What are you talking about? Are you real? Finishing up the list, by the way, of what we know about next year. I'm skipping over ones that I have no comments on, because there's shit like Zoria, Age of Shattering. I'm like, what? I don't know what that is, so I say nothing. But, Peach Showtime will be a game that I'll probably play. I'm not, like... I'm not, like... dying for it, but it looks like it's gonna be a quality, charming experience. I'll scout that one out. That may be something that I don't stream day one, but like stream when I have a different like lull in my schedule or something. Big Blue again. Well, this is just my redemption arc, of course. I'm gonna shut up this time, chat. I'm gonna say nothing this whole race. We'll see how I do. Well, I died. So, alright. Well, that was good. I can come back to talking again. I don't have much else to say about Peach Showtime. Why does my monitor keep turning off? I have no idea. Then what I just said. And then otherwise, that's kind of it. Actually, yeah, that is it. Arrow GPX is apparently supposed to come out next year. I don't know if that will be the case or not, but we'll see. If it does, obviously I'll stream that. Bits and Bobs? Is that coming next year, or is that still a while out? I don't see it on this list, but GameSpot obviously probably doesn't know every single game ever. I backed it. It's, I think Bits and Bobs, Kickstarter did really well for them. So, I think they're getting like full console releases and all that. I'm just scrolling through the unannounced release dates. There's a game called Normal Fishing Somehow I doubt it's normal. Somehow I don't think I'm gonna catch up to this guy. Now here's the real question, lads. Let's make some predictions about things. Do you think 2024 is the release of the Switch 2? I don't normally talk about this because for a while I've kind of just like instinctively known that yeah, Switch 2 isn't coming for a while, but I make this rumor discussion because I do believe that it could be a holiday release. I don't think some people are like, oh, they're gonna like drop it in the summer. I don't see that happening. The Switch did come out in March, which was a weird time to release a console. But the difference there was the Wii U was already just shit, right? I mean, I like it, but like people didn't have Wii U, so people were desperate. They could have released it whenever. But we still had 6 months between announcement and release on that front. We did not yet have an announcement for Switch 2. Can't wait for the summer update for this game where everything is on fire. Yeah, everything is just fire field from this game. It's particularly an Australian summer, which is right now. Or like a California summer. Yeah, just everything's on fire. I'm gonna go back to Blue Falcon. Not a lot of people playing this right now. Feel free to join if you want. Oh, okay, never mind. Limo. But that's a bot. It's a bot with 98 wins. How? Or maybe it's not. They came in when the roll was called, so that must mean they're a bot, right? Maybe not. Maybe they just came in right at the last moment. Oh yeah, 5th place. I do kind of wish that this game would get like new courses as DLC, but even if it's paid, I think it would be cool. It's a bit of a missed opportunity that it's not, but yeah, Nintendo's pretty much already said, yeah, we're not really planning on adding new courses. Could still happen, I guess, but not very likely. Oh, you know what I just realized? They really did make this, like, classic. They even show the off zones. Like, I mentioned this before, I think, where, the original F-Zero was on, all the maps were on a single 2D plane, right? But you can see, like, some of the turns from, like, holy shit, that guy. Like, yeah, you see back there that road that, like, led nowhere. That's actually Red Canyon 2 being loaded into the game, but you can't access it because it's loaded into Canyon 1 mode. That's funny. It's good detail. Did it not get... Oh, I was gonna say. I thought it didn't give me my new boost. It was goofing. New boost goofing. Holy shit. What is that guy made out of? Oh! Wow, this feels faster, actually, at this, like, camera angle. Like, the camera angle is definitely higher up this. This and Sonic Riders need to come back. Yeah, I mean, I think this game, at least initially, had a strong enough player base that I think Nintendo may learn to make a new F-Zero. That's my hope anyways. Yeah, I'm pretty good on Mario Kart. You know, I haven't really been paying attention too much, but I'm sure people are already making posts about how they desire and crave a brand new Mario Kart video game. I'm just over here like, I'm good. I don't need it. High risk, high reward was such a good thing for these games. I agree. That really, the difficulty of this game, the likelihood of death is what makes me like F-Zero so much. I think I'm gonna really enjoy Aero GPX, but one aspect about it that I'm not super in love with is the separation of health and boost. And I get it. I'm a part of the Discord since I'm a backer for that, right? And I've seen the dev talk about it a little bit in there. And he's basically gone ahead and said, like, yeah, I'm no doubt about it, I'm absolutely not merging the health bars, even in like a side mode. And the reason why he wants to do that apparently relates to like specific other game mechanics he hasn't announced yet, but also he just wants the game to have its own identity. And I respect that. It works well in Fast RMX as well. You know, that game is still fun to play. Though what I'll argue with Fast RMX is it, you know, it definitely, it didn't quite pull me the same way that F-Zero does. After I raced on all the tracks once, I was like, this is good enough. I wanted to go back and do more streams of it, but I was just like, this is good enough for me. Oh god. I looked at chat for a moment. That was a bad idea. Yeah, double Woshi Exploshi. Yo, it's the Jack Levin. That fuck ass. He looks like a frat boy. Look at the picture of Jack Levin from F-Zero X. And tell me he's not a frat boy. Because he is. You'd be lying to yourself if you told me that. Lying to yourself. That's worse than lying to me. Cactus won the race! At some point, I might play the Sonic Free Riders games. Someone did a video, like a retrospective video on it. Was it John Combs? I think it was him. And he basically said the first one was like the best. And then the others were good, but less good. So I may play the first one at some point. I don't think you'd see me play the whole series, though. That's because it is the best. Facts and logic. That person loves their profile picture, by the way. What's the name? I need F-Zero profile pictures, please. Thank you. Please email me at this web zone with F-Zero profile pictures, Nintendo. Gary Oak is here? I didn't see that one. Sammy is here, though. And Lemon Tea. Oh yeah, I know this was a conversation from a million years ago, but remember when we were talking about JoJo's? I have new JoJo's news. Thanks to the kindness of some of the coolest people on the earth, being my friends Fish and Ellie, who bought me a Zagreus Husbando statue for Christmas, they also bought me Season 1 of the JoJo's anime, and it is now the only anime that I own anything physical of. So, good shit. To be fair, I couldn't have asked for anything better, because JoJo's is probably gonna, for a while, remain to be my favorite anime. I just have a feeling it's gonna be one of those things where it's like, yeah, this is technically better, but I like this more. Shit. Huh? It's not really the most opportune time to use that. I don't know why I keep using it there. I'm used to that's where I boost when I have health boosting, but no, I don't think I'm finishing this race. No, they're just well. Nope, that's it. See ya. You love Zagirus. Yeah. Yeah. Zagirus. It's, here, I'll type it. I think it's spelled like that. Zagreus. But good attempt. Like, just like spelling the phonetics of it. Good try. Yeah, Zagreus is husbando material. I have a husbando and a waifu now, guys. Still don't have that Nia statue. Still don't know if I want that Nia statue. She's kind of not wearing a lot of clothes. I mean, I'm fine with Zagreus not really wearing, you know, a full shirt. He's got a little chest, but you know, that's the way I like it for him. And he's got no shoes. Guys, I didn't realize that Zagreus has weird feet. And listen, I went through all of my playthrough of Hades without ever looking at this dude's feet, because why would I? And then I get this statue, and I'm just observing it. I'm like, why does this dude got weird feet? Hang on. Let me show you this dude's feet. You know what? I can't find a good image of his feet without, like, getting my search results to be really weird. So I'll just turn on my camera instead. Assuming that it's plugged in. Which it's not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not You just got coconut mold. Okay. Look at that dude's feet. The camera won't, like, focus in on it because it's dumb, but this dude has, like, weird fire feet. He's not wearing socks. It's, like, fully detailed. He's got fire feet. And it's fucking, it's something. Yeah, you just got coconut Kremlin. Yeah, that's one hell of a case of athlete's foot. Them feet be fucking burning. The calves off the charts. You'll recommend him to your surgeon. I think the surgeon will die if they touch his feet. They seem to be on fire, like literally on fire. Bumpies. He's at the retiring age anyways. Dude looks like he's 24. I look older than this dude. That guy's name is DS Grip. What does that mean? Your surgeon is at the retiring age. Oh. See, I thought you were just saying that, like, because the dude is like... What the hell? My controller... That was really weird. I did not press left nearly that hard. I, like, nudged it, and it was just like, okay! I don't know if this is my favorite course in the game, but it's definitely my favorite music. Oh! They did not reverse patch the jump for this. This is the true original jump. Which means if Whiteland 2 shows up, that means... Oh, fuck. Good thing I was holding down. For the 99 version of this track, that jump is way closer. Same within Whiteland 2. Oh, fuck. That was sketchy. I thought I was gonna die. Fucker. No. Don't rank out. You're too cute. I was trying to make a reference to that one weird Leonardo DiCaprio post. Because the rank out number was 18. I think as far as like games that are coming out next year or potentially coming out next year. Oh, that guy's dead. You know what I want to see? If the Switch is on its way out, which it definitely seems like it is, and it continues to have like ports and HD remasters and stuff like that, seems so obvious. Can't believe it hasn't happened yet. Where is Kid Icarus Uprising? Come on, my man Sakurai himself even said on his YouTube channel that he wants to see it remade one day. I think he'd said that anyways. Gaslighting myself into Sakurai quotes. Whoa. It's a pretty full lobby right now, actually. Bandai is working on 2 games. Yeah, but it wasn't Bandai that made Kid Icarus. It was Sora. It was Sakurai's company. I don't think Bandai had anything to do with it. Bandai worked on Smash 4. Well, he worked with a different studio. I don't remember all the details. I don't think it was Bandai, though. I don't think they worked on Kid Icarus. It was just that Sakurai directed it. But obviously, he doesn't have just like a team that works for him. He's freelancer, so I forget. He talked about it on his YouTube channel. I'll have to review that video. By the way, I think I'm probably gonna do if I can get the tickets for it in under 30 minutes, then I'll probably try to do one more GP. I have to look at how many tickets I have. If not, I'm probably gonna end somewhat soonish. I'm starting to get kind of tired. I wanted to kill that guy, and so I died myself. I saw the guy smoking in front of me. He was nowhere near me. Beer! Oh, my favorite mechanic. You know what else is my favorite mechanic? That. Yo, was that Mateo? It's me! Oh, I have the tickets right now. Alright, one attempt at Frozen Night League, and then I'm off to bed. But this has been fun. This is, by the way, the last wild card of the year, for those who didn't know. I guess I'll kind of talk about that for a moment. Next week, we're doing just the Gabe Awards. Typically, I did Gabe Awards and then a game afterwards, but then my voice fucking sucked. So, just Gabe Awards next Friday. Stop by if you want. If not, you know, the VOD will be up. It'll just be a podcast with just myself. 2 hours talking about, you know, my favorite games of the year. This year I do I'm going to be doing a top 10 for releases and a top 10 for games that I played that didn't come out this year. OJ Simpson was in my lobby. I also saw Pot of Greed from Yu-Gi-Oh! So, he's here too. I know I've been kind of advertising that a lot, and the only reason why I've been doing that this year, the Gabe Awards, is because I've been putting a lot of effort into it this year. I had to go back and review a bunch of VODs and gather some clips. There's no like, it's not like stream clips necessarily, but like I just needed a bunch of background footage, so I had to like re-record some stuff. I turned on some games and got new like off-screen footage. Some of the games I wasn't able to get footage for because I didn't play it live. That kind of sucks. I wish I could have gotten something for it, but I just ended up putting trailer footage there instead, so you know, that's fine. But in general, I've been doing a lot of work on the Gabe Awards this year, and so that's the only reason why I've kind of been a little obnoxious about advertising it. Otherwise, it's just me talking about video games. You don't need to be there if you got shit to do. I wouldn't advertise it if I didn't like put half the effort that I did into it this year. But other than that, you know, this will be the last wild card of the year. Wild card in general will resume next year, of course. Though with the schedule changes that are about to happen, they'll happen a little less frequently. So not every Friday stream will be like a wild card or a Friday fight night or something like that. Sometimes it'll just be game clearing. Because I'm going to go down to basically just streaming 3 days a week rather than 5. I'll still try to schedule them ahead of time on YouTube if I can. So you can keep an eye on that, I guess. But, you know, as for when the next time I'm going to play this game is, maybe you might be wondering. I don't really have an answer for that. At some point, I will definitely do more. Why is there a math equation dead in front of me? Your wealth. Sega is here. Yeah, that was pretty close. Mariano gets to resume being my rival, though. Yeah, we're probably not going to podium. Not with a 42nd place or 49th, but who knows? Maybe if I win all of the rest of the races. It's not happening, but you know what I want to what I really want to see right now is Winter Silence, because I don't think that shows up in the rotation. Hiccups, please. I'm also surprised that F-099 is only doing 1 cup of winter. I think this event could have felt a lot cooler if they did all the tracks winter themed. Maybe still had the original versions in the rotation, but just like Grand Prix are just oops all winter. Oops all festivities. I've only been to Firefield in this game once, by the way. And it was that one time on stream. I'm surprised I even lived when I did, too. Oh, Sega's dead. Fuck. Come on! I really wanted that bumper and then didn't get it. And just ended up deleting my health instead. Oh, that's good. Missed the bumper. Mr. Boots. Alright, we have to do this. We're falling behind. I'm trying way too hard to get bumper kills that don't matter. Well, this is a Blue Falcon. It matters a little bit, but not really that much. I mean, I guess it's not as bad as the Golden Fox. I always forget the vehicle names. There we fucking go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I like to see! Meta! Yo! Double kill!
Well, that'll help my boost. For those who are watching this and maybe aren't familiar with F-099, the kills that you get... So the gray bumpers are AI controlled, always. When those die, you get a little bit of boost back and your health meter extends a little bit. If you kill an actual other player, though, and yes, I mean kill them, they get fully eliminated from the game, then your health is fully restored and you get the extended health meter. And in a Grand Prix, such as the one we're doing now, those health meter extensions carry over into the next race. In a 99 race, just a single standard 99 race, it's not as important, because obviously the next race your health bar is back to normal, but they are super important for Grand Prix. That's another push and pull of this game that just makes it so damn addicting. Which is why, you know, if you see people play this game, at any point in the day, it's when Grand Prix are available. Fuck. Also, you may be noticing, as the Grand Prix progresses, there are less and less people. Obviously, some of them are just straight up dying. Others are getting ranked out. Meaning if you're not above a certain place in the race, you are disqualified. by the time it gets to the last track, only 20 racers are allowed into the final race. It's insane. You gotta be the best of the best in order to survive. In a lot of ways, winning the Grand Prix, sure, that's impressive. It's very impressive, but you should credit yourself if you're able to make it through a Grand Prix without getting ranked out. Like, that's also very difficult. Pot of Greed is still here, glad to see it. Oh, fuck, I missed the boost. Got that boost, though. Shit. Oh, shit. Terrible idea. Oh, I got greedy. Oh, I boosted way too much. Oh. Damn. I was deleted. Oh, well. Better luck next time, truly. Well, for the first time playing this, you know, for more than just a few minutes, since the last time I streamed it, pretty much. Not a bad time. But, thank you for watching, everybody. This is where we're gonna conclude for the day. I wanted to go a little longer, like I said at the start, we were having some technical issues, so, this wasn't all that, long as I wanted it to be, but, you know, c'est la vie, I guess. But yeah, we will definitely stream at some point in the future more F-Zero 99, I'm sure, as long as it continues to get updates. No real plans to visit it again, like, immediately soon, but some other things you can expect from me, I guess. Obviously the CSR stuff, which is the finale to Mario RPG tomorrow at noon. And then Twilight Princess. We're going to go to the Gerudo Desert next. And Miitopia is Miitopia. So, I guess if you sit on this menu, the game gets upset with you, so don't do that. And other than that, Lethal Company at some point again. Fortnite at some point again. I can't believe I'm saying that. And Mario Kart 8 at some point again. Alright. Have a good night, everyone. See ya. And have a happy holiday if I don't see you tomorrow for the finale of Mario RPG. Have a good night.